Once upon a time in the bustling world of UpScale, a place where dreams are sculpted and skills honed, there arrived a new coach whose story was as captivating as his coaching philosophy. His name is Kirk Neal, a man who has journeyed through various life roles. A story of transformation, learning, and ultimate fulfillment unfolds.
I started my apprenticeship straight after school. I had to grow up real fast. I thought I was doing everything right. Then I got this really sharp adjustment or shift in feedback. And that forced me to grow up really fast. I was like, whoa, this isn't school. No one's coming to save the day here. So that growing up moment thankfully occurred in the very early stages of my apprenticeship, and it motivated me to really take ownership of my apprenticeship. And I was in charge of the sort of tradesperson I would become. And that was thankfully a very early moment in that apprenticeship. So I ended up committing a lot of effort and energy to becoming the best person that I could on the tools. And in doing so, that made life as a tradie quite easy. I had lots of skills, and the work that was thrown at me was not overly challenging or complex. I could handle anything that was thrown at me. So with that, there was a lot of confidence. So I could come to work and do my job, and people would think that I'm awesome. And really, I'm just like rolling through it. I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty easy. So there's this like level of comfort and competence that was just like harmonious. It was just like, it was a sweet little period of life where it's just like, doesn't matter what's thrown at me, I got the skills, this is all good, I got this covered.
Yeah. So that seems pretty cruisy then.
It does seem pretty crazy, yeah. So then, like, again, life will correct your course for you. You can't just exist in that wake of like things are easy and comfortable forever.
I think you get bored too. Like,
you do. Yeah.
Our brains, they strive for better, and if it gets really comfortable in a space, it's like, oh, there must be something better. There must be a challenge, something more out there that I can face and I can put my energy towards.
That's it. Yeah.
So that sounds like it was business for you next.
I've always had a passion for business. I'm the product of two serial entrepreneurs. My parents both had businesses. I grew up around it. It was always a part of life. And so it's always been an interest and a passion of mine. And then being able to deploy that in a real life situation that creates results and failures as well, and then learn from those failures and be able to collect those ideas and those experiences and turn them into something tangible was really important for my development and the skill set that I have now, which is what I get to share with other people and help them on their journey. In the coaching space, you're not hands-on. You're not trying to fix the problem yourself. So you're a little bit removed, which gives you space to digest and really process what is going on. And that space is so valuable. Like, I look back at like things that we did in like an operational component that I was bashing my head against the wall trying to work out a solution. But once removed from that, and you go, oh, the reason why that wasn't working is because of this principle and this principle or this mechanic or this driver. And it's like, of course that was never going to work. And once you get that space, you can see the clarity of the solution, or you can see why a solution actually worked. At the time, you're just grasping for things. You're like, shit, I hope this works. Like, let's try this. And then you're like, oh, it worked, sweet. But you don't actually understand the mechanics as to why that worked, nor do you have time to sit and think about it because there's another problem coming right up. So it's like understanding the mechanics behind why a solution works enables you to then coach other people with it.